Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona, right fielder, David Peralta.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, A.J. Pollock. First offering on its way. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two. Pollock is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Paul Goldschmidt is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Ground ball foul down the left side. Smoked on the ground left side. Gregorius is there, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Up next for Arizona, Jeff Mathis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Stanton. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Peralta is there, one away. Next for New York, Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got to duck out of the way.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Hot shot down the line. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Popped him up. Mathis over to his right, and that ends the inning. So to the plate, the Diamondbacks' designated hitter, Daniel Descalso. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And Walker will put this one away for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2-1 the count. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in, Devin Marrero, man at first after the 2-out walk. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gregorius is there, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius, set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollard patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little bouncer that winds up foul. windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Goldschmidt onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. Career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a chopper to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Owings now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Left fielder, Chris Owings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lays off 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. First delivery to him on the way. And now I believe a balk has been called here, and that's going to move both of these runners up a base with still nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one down now. So it's second and third with one gone now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Mathis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now time called here, and I believe a balk has been called. Indeed it has, and that's going to break our deadlock as well, as it's going to give him a 1-run lead. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Popped up. Back behind second. Wade is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball stays high. Andujar, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Grounded to short. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So coming to the plate, Brendan Drury.
Brandon Drury.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Godley over to his left. 1 away. Now at the plate, Tyler Wade. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tyler Wade.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running right side. Marte has it. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are two on as we'll see how this is scored. So stepping in, Brett Gardner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Wade at second. Gardner is over at first with 1 away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Now both runners on the move. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners. Ready for another chance. Daniel Descalso. He popped out at his first trip.
Designated hitter, Daniel Descalso.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner. Descalso playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, Nick Ahmed reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights. Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 3-2 pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. And that will bring up Devin Marrero. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Ahmed at second with 2 down. Marrero, a native Floridian. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Pollard is right there, 1 down. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Neil Walker.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Owings. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll start off with
Arizona. Left fielder, Chris Owings.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Robertson.
Set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
He loses him on ball 4. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Robertson, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. First offering on its way. Way out in front. Here's the 0-1.
0-2.
Swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Pollard is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Brendan Drury. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollard. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tyler Wade.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Peralta. He can't get to it. This one's down. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Drury rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Brett Gardner now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up.
Aaron Judge.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
2 balls and a the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he is called out at first on a close play as he just does get to the bag first, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Jeff Mathis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Stanton looking up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Ready once again, Daniel Descalso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gardner is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. hit hard on the ground to second. Wade has it. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Nick Ahmed. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Ahmed was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And strike 3 called as he digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gary Sanchez.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way down the first baseline, taken in by Goldschmidt, and this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Ready for another chance, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Here comes Peralta, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Aggressive lead from the bag at second. Now the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Brendan Drury. Thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Striding in once again, Chris Owings. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. Back to the top spot. In the Arizona League.
Your attention, please.
The pitch.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so
swinging a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. Digging in once again, Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 0-1 on its way. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
That misses, and we're
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arizona, number 57, Fernando Salas.
here's another 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peralta is under it. 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brett Gardner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a 1-out triple. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the second deck and gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Peralta is under it, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. A.J. Pollock. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Paul Goldschmidt is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
He's set. Here it comes. high in the air out to center field. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Neil Walker.
For the Yankees, first baseman, Neil Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pollock. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. Uh-oh, he whips on it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Chapman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty D, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Skied into very shallow right. Judge coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ground ball right side. Walker's got it. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Brett Gardner. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Our final line score this afternoon. first for the scoreless Yankees. 5 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 4 hits. 4 errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,321. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.